Cindy Crick is making history as the 13th Circuit Solicitor. She's the first woman to hold the position and has a diverse background, including working for former solicitor, federal prosecutor, and Congressman Trey Gowdy. Only on Fox Carolina, we are learning about her time spent with Gowdy and how she finds balance as both solicitor and mom.
I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be a prosecutor, and I knew I wanted to prosecute domestic violence. So I sent out resumes and letters to various solicitors in the upstate, and the one person that responded and invited me to come was Trey Gowdy. I did not know him from anybody. I didn't know anybody in Spartanburg at all, but he was kind enough to interview me. And I got an offer and I got the job, and I thought, wow, this is great. He must have been so impressed with my, all my service work and all that. And then I find out later, and he tells me that, actually nobody really gets excited about prosecuting those cases. And essentially nobody else wanted to do it, so that kind of burst my bubble a little bit. I credit him with giving me the opportunity to grow, expand, learn. He's an incredible mentor. I learned everything I know about trying a case almost from him. There were also quite a few ladies that took me under their wing, but I always knew him as somebody to look for talent wherever it was and promote those people. And so I take that from him. He treated everybody with such respect, and still does. It didn't matter who it was.
When he asked you to be his chief of staff, the House of Representatives, what was that like? Were you like, okay?
I did have reservations, and he said, ultimately, all I need is for you to continue doing what you're doing, which is help constituents, help people, connect them to resources. And so, it was the opportunity of a lifetime, and I did it, and I don't regret it now. Although it was difficult at the time, I don't regret it, because that is what I ended up doing, and loved, their experiences in Congress, good, bad, and ugly, that you have, that I value, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
How important is it to have a balance with your family, too? Because, like you mentioned, you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a friend, you have a son, you want to be involved in his life. How do you find that balance?
It's a work in progress every day. I just want to be there for the things, right, that he's doing. So I've been able to do that and have the flexibility to do that. I think it seeps into his life. He said my husband's a federal prosecutor, so this child has two prosecutor parents, and he said, why are you so strict? I said, well, we've seen so much. We know so much, and it's just always in your brain. Getting it out of your brain and having it not sort of infect your family is really difficult to do. I don't know that it ever leaves your brain, so that's part of what you take on when you take on this job, is knowing I'm helping people, and sometimes to their detriment in some ways, but it means so much that we keep doing it.
Is there a way that you are able to unwind?
I do. I love my garden. This is going to sound like an old lady. I love my birds. I'm a bird person. But my child plays sports, so I am more often than not in my free time watching basketball or golf or something. Yeah. But yeah, whenever I can find time, that's what I'm doing.
Your garden is like your cathartic place to listen to the birds.
Yes, pretty much.
It's your moment of calm.
Yes, and my family mocks me because I have 1,000 birdhouses and feeders and talk about birds more than is normal, probably. But yeah, they mock me, but I love it.
It's your thing.
It's my thing.
We all need a thing.
It's a peaceful Zen moment for me, yeah.
Yeah, all about the garden and the birds for the solicitor. Some fun conversation there at the end. Now, while Solicitor Crick was appointed by Governor McMaster in June, she will be up for election next year. And you can find all three parts of our interview with her on our website, foxcarolina.com.